Hello everyone. Our project is customer churn prediction in telecom industry using machine learning algorithms with Python. Here are our team members who worked on this project. The telecom industry is growing at a rapid pace, with almost the entire population being the potential market. From phones to Wi-Fi to streaming TV, one telecom network caters to all purposes. But with more telecom operators trying to exploit this market and customers increasing expectation to get good service at low price makes this a highly competitive space. With customers switching to new telecom operators results in big losses to companies. It is always more profitable to retain an existing customer than acquiring a new one. So, is there a way to solve this problem by predicting which customer can leave next? What factors are influencing that exit? And what can be done from the company's side to retain the customer? So, to solve this problem, first we need to identify who are the potential stakeholders involved in this. Number one is the telecom companies. Number two is the consumer. Isn't it straightforward? Simply put, the plan of action is first get the raw data, then create a statistical based model using Python, and the last step is predict. Before jumping into any modeling aspect, we need to first classify the customer segment. On analyzing the customer data, we found that the customer can be categorized into two segments. One that is a 60 plus age group who have a relatively basic usage pattern, and another is the under 60 who are the heavy consumers and the most volatile in nature when it comes to switching to a network. So here goes our solution demo.
In order to analyze the customer behavior to predict if a customer would leave a company's service, we have used the data of a telecommunication provider named Telco, which is available on Kaggle. This data was then imported to understand the business insights. This table shows the initial raw data comprising of various features, ranging from a gender, a senior citizen, partner, etc., to the churn status of that customer. We can see from this that tenure and monthly charges and total charges are the three features which are continuous, whereas the other features like senior citizen, gender, if that customer was a partner with the company or not, dependent, phone services, etc., are all categorical variables. To perform our analysis, we removed the rows with null values and converted all the categorical variables in the same format. For example, senior citizens was initially in zeros and ones, and these were converted to no's and yes respectively. And the total charges column, which was initially given as string, was converted into float. This visualization shows three box plots which depict our test for detecting outliers. As there are no points beyond these whiskers, we can confirm that there are no outliers in the data. To understand the duration of people stay with the company and their total monthly charges and their total bills, we have plotted three histograms respectively. In the first histogram, which shows the distribution of the tenure, we can notice that the that majority of the customers happen to use telco service for 1 to 2 months, that is on month-to-month basis, or from or around 3 years, that is around 72 months. The monthly cost can be seen ranging from majorly it ranges from 20 to $25, and the total bill can be seen to have generated between $0 to $100 over the tenure of that customer in tel- in telco. In this visualization, we can see the churn status. Here, it can be noticed that majority of the people around, which is more than 5,000, can be seen to have stayed with the company, whereas a little less than 2,000 people have opted out from using telco services. In the following visualizations, we will be able to understand what are the specific reasons, or could come up with the potential reasons which could affect this count of people who have opted out from the business. The visualizations that I would be presenting now can give better insights to analyze the probable reasons for customers to leave telco services, which can help the business formulate strategies to increase customer retention. The first one is customer status per citizen type. We can see from this visualizations that there are two types of citizens, young and senior. Uh, the portion shown in blue gives the percentage of customers that have stayed with the company, while the one shown in red shows the percentages of customers who have left from using telco services. The young citizens can be seen of comprising a little less than 85% of the total customers, whereas senior citizens are seen to have around 15%. Although there are more young customers leaving telco, its proportion to the total number of young customers is less. Unlike senior citizens, where out of 15%, 8% of senior citizens have left telco. The probable reason for this could be that telcos services are not could not be very senior citizen friendly. Like senior citizens would not be getting those services like ease of billing, ease of access to internet, etc. from telco. This visualization presents churn status for different internet services. As we can see, there are three types of internet services, that is DSL, fiber optic, and no internet services provided by telco. We can see that up to one third of the customers do not take internet services from telco. Though there are over 42% of customers using telco's fiber optic services, around 15% of these customers have churned out from the company. It could be possible that telco's uh, fiber optic internet is not efficient and does not give the optimum speed. On the other hand, DSL seems to have better customer retention as there are less customers leaving from this service. This analysis can help telco to use similar strategies of DSL to gain customers for fiber optic internet. In this last visualization, which reflects churn status of customers with different types of contract, we can see that telco offers three types: month to month, 1 year, and 2 year. Month to month is the most opted contract type uh, used by the people living in that region on temporary basis, like international students or working professionals, etc. As there are no bounds in this contract, customers are free to stop using telco services at any point of time as per their want. It can also be noticed that more number of people opt 2 year contract than 1 year contract, and also has a lesser number of customers churning out from the company. This gives an idea that telco is doing well in offering a 2 year contract, probably due to their charges, services, and perks. All these visualizations that have been discussed can provide insights that can be utilized to formulate strategies to reduce the number of customers leaving from the company. Now I'm going to pass on to Tanvi to discuss the machine learning algorithm that predicts the likelihood of a customer leaving the company.
We have applied four classification models. For applying these models, we have initially converted categorical data into dummy continuous values and have dropped the customer ID column. This is the code for converting categorical data into continuous values. After converting our data into continuous data, we have divided our data into test and train sets with 30 to 70 ratio, where 30% is used for testing and 70% of data is used for training. We have used trend test split function to do the split. After dividing our data into test and train sets, we have implemented four classification model. First is Naive Bayes, which gives accuracy of nearly 65%. Second model implemented is Decision Tree, which gives accuracy of nearly 71%. Fourth model implemented is Random Forest, which gives accuracy of nearly 79%. Fourth model implemented is Logistic Regression, which gives accuracy of approximately 80%, which is highest that we have got among the four classification models. The F1 score for this model is 87%, which is considered to be good, as F1 score is usually more useful than accuracy as we have uneven class distribution.
As we now know that logistic regression can be used to predict the customers who might opt out from the service, we can now focus on what are the possible solutions to this problem. As most of the customers are of the age group below 60, the telecom operator must focus on designing strategies to attract them. Promotional offers, vouchers can be provided to the customers who can possibly opt out from the service. Feedback should be taken from the customers in timely basis. This will show a good gesture to the customer. Further, better technical support should be provided. Popular streaming TV content or latest trends which will attract the age group which mostly watches such streams. At last, prices should be discounted for them so that they might find it cheaper to use the service. All these measures can really help the telecom providers to grow their business.